Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Devil, Major Arcana 4, Capricorn. What's coming towards you? The Six of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your blockage is the Death card, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. And your outcome is the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles, as you can see, there is a peacock. It is also about maintaining your independence, making your own money, and finding your own way. This is about letting it shine. Letting it shine and moving away from anything that is trying to control you or dull your shine. I'm also getting something about bored. It's like you're bored with it. See how it's your back is turned? Turning your back. Okay, turning your back on temptation. Releasing and letting go of old patterns, old habits, old structures, old outdated beliefs. That can also be imposter syndrome. It's like seeing something crystal clearly here. Break free or break through. This is also catching your lucky break. Scoring a victory of letting something go. Getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings. But tempting. Something here is tempting, but you have the clarity and truth. Like you see something crystal clearly. Devil can also be moving away from, codependency and being more independent. So you're no longer codependent or reliant on a person. That can also be something about workaholic syndrome. And the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and teamwork. I'm also getting something about network. So this could be like online. Something you're doing online, your online presence. Or networking somewhere else. Because there is some kind of like not being on the same page, but somebody is very persuasive of being like, yeah, Gemini, if you just look over here, we are on the same page. We are on the same page, but you're like, no, this is either very rigid or there's something here about masking. Somebody here is masking something, hiding something on the net. Could be something about father. Very persuasive. Okay, so Six of Swords. It's like, I'm bored with that. I'm just going to turn my back. Yeah, bored. Okay, so bored. And when you get out of choppy waters or find a nice balance and let go of a circumstance or somebody who you were networking with, it almost feels like a breath of fresh air, like you can breathe. Six of Swords. And see how there's a dog in the boat there? Going towards truth and loyalty. Okay, so, or a friend. There could be a friend here who is conversating with you at a distance. You have a friend. And the Eight of Wands, yes. An uplifting conversation, news, communication. That also is about creativity, passion, travel. There's something about good news travels fast, but it comes from a loyal friend at a distance. This can also be somebody who's giving you constructive criticism, or somebody here is like, hey, don't network or look at that anymore. Something about network. So you could be scrolling on the net a lot, comparing your life to another person's life. Like it's actually hindering your progress, or somebody around you is very persuasive of how they're presenting something here. But not everything that glitters is a golden opportunity. Their devil is in the details at work. Yeah, the devil's in the details. You see it. cutting out any kind of deceptive behavior, whether that this was your own deceptive behavior or those around you. It's like releasing and letting go and breaking free of any kind of outdated beliefs, or that could also be overspending, overeating, overindulgence, something about control. This is cutting yourself out of some kind of controlled environment. And your blockage, though, is the Death card. Now, the Death card is usually going with the flow, right? Going with the flow and allowing things to die out naturally. In your blockage, this is somebody who doesn't accept change, doesn't want the change, is not changing by any means. So like, let's just say you've networked with this person for a while and you just find that they're very dominating or controlling, or there's something here that they're very persuasive in how they communicate. Death card is about change, transition, transformation. It's like you're making the change to get yourself out of this jealousy. There's something here also about jealousy, possibly about you're working on or where you're going. If you're going to hang out with a friend, this person is trying to control you, like, no, you got to stay at work. Okay, so what is this Death card? And the Hierophant. Wow. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. Somebody here in the blocked and challenged position could be giving another person bad advice, because the Hierophant in the upright is about teacher. So something about a teaching, there's a change in some kind of structure, and either you don't like it or this person. This is a higher level of commitment or connection. This could also be a group, club, organization, abuse of one's power, abuse of structure. I'm also getting somebody here has a different belief than you do. So that Three of Pentacles, it feels like you're butting heads with another individual. Or let's just say that you're extremely spiritual, right? Well, this person is religious and it's just who they are, right? They're not changing who they are. I'm also getting something very stubborn, very rigid. Somebody here is not willing to budge, not willing to change. They're stubborn in their beliefs and doesn't want change. Because I feel like it benefits them, or something here benefits you here, Gem, where you're like, I don't want the change. Of course, because it benefits you. But there is this Seven of Pentacles in your outcome. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is about a pause and a reflection. Now, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles on the board. The Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles together is that Ten of Pentacles, which is your end all be all, your big old house, or something about commitment for the long haul. There is also something here that is out of alignment. Seven of Pentacles, pause, reflect, breathe, see how far you have come on your journey. And this is, what should I invest in? Who is worth my time and day investing in? Should I invest into myself? The best person you will ever invest in is yourself. And this can also be something about a person. Let's just say that there is a Ten of Pentacles on the board. Somebody here is like, Gemini, you're getting 3 and I'm getting 7. And you're like, that's not going to happen. So again, there's some kind of like power struggle here. Okay. I'm also getting something about like, this isn't for all of you. This could be like harassment or sexual harassment. Like you have to wear a skirt to work. Feels like dominatrix. Okay, so what is this? Seven of Pentacles. And the Four of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Four of Swords is rest, recovery. Taking some time and space on this review. Something here is up for review. And healing. Okay, so Devil and 3 of Pentacles in the present time. So you have 2 devils on the board. And then the Hierophant and the blockage. Whoa. And the Knight of Wands. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so the Knight of Wands could be somebody very charming, good looking, and very persuasive. I'm also getting something about a fast, quick, heated argument with somebody who you are networking with, or even online. Like this could be an online networking communication. But that Knight of Wands can also be somebody who is arrogant, cocky, boastful, Peter Pan syndrome, there one day, gone the next. But I'm also getting an element of this person knows how to say things without it look like they're the problem. And I feel like that's why you're kind of fuming, or like you see this person as they are. Knight of Wands can also be somebody as a partier. So like this person walks into like the office, you know this person's been partying all night or something here. I'm also getting something about like their deep-rooted insecurities. You see through this. Knight of Wands is also somebody who is flaky, fickle, hot and cold. There one day, gone the next. So we send Peter back to Never Never Land to go play with Captain Hook and the Lost Boys, especially with the Devil and the Knight of Wands. I'm also getting something about like this sexual attraction or something here. Very, very persuasive. I'm also getting something about like, you know how to put on the charm here, Gem, but there is an element of a friend who's like, hey, why don't you just come somewhere for 4 days? Like go somewhere for 4 days, go in a pool. 6 of Swords. Release and let go, and you get freedom. Release and let go of the toxicity, or somebody here very power struggle, controlling, abuse of one's power here, and not willing to change. Somebody here is not willing to budge, not willing to change. This is who this person is. So if you're trying to persuade this person or change this person or whatever you're trying to do, they're not going to change. This is who they are. So what is this? A friend or news? And the 5 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, well, the 5 of Pentacles can be, yes, scarcity or abandonment issues. I'm also getting somebody here who is playing the victim, but really they are the villain. Or 5 of Pentacles is coming from a place of like fear of doing something on your own. Could be dealing with a Taurus as well. This person very stubborn and unwilling to change. Something about being flexible in your methods as well. If this person at a distance or somebody here has ghosted you or is not talking to you, they might be struggling with their health, or they have some kind of issue here, like mental health, ill health. I'm also getting somebody around you, or possibly even here you. Somebody is the villain and they're playing the victim. I'm also getting something about like a married to the job, something here. 5. Okay, so what is this? Ace of Swords and the Devil. Break free of any kind of illusion or fantasy, or something about jealousy about a person. Control. And the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the King of Wands, same thing. This could be a manager or a supervisor. But that King of Wands can also be desire, attraction, passion, just sexy time. But you and this person both want to be in control. That Knight of Wands can also be you asserting oneself, having a lot of clarity and truth, and seeing through whatever this devil energy is. Could be dealing with a Leo as well. Okay, so what is this Death card and the Hierophant? Something here. Now, this could be also insurance, government, any kind of big companies. There's a paradigm changing here. But somebody around you, whether it's your boss or the higher ups, doesn't want this change because the need for greed is very high here. I'm also getting somebody is, there's some kind of like bad information. Okay, so what is this? Hierophant? And the Six of Swords, yes. So Six of Swords and Six of Swords, okay. So Six of Swords is releasing and letting go of scarcity in finances. This can also be a situation where it makes you feel empty. And a friend could be communicating with you at a distance. I'm also getting something about in your blockage. This Six of Swords is about getting out of choppy waters, but it is also let go of the rope. This person is not willing to let go of the rope, not willing to change, but not willing to budge, and is super stubborn. No, this is how it has to go. So it's about they can't see the forest through the trees, or you have a different vision as this person. Totally different vision on whatever this of how we're going to work towards this for the long haul. You have a totally different vision from this person. And one person is also more underdeveloped, or they use their arrogance, their loud voice, their cockiness to persuade. They know how to persuade people as well. Six of Swords is about expanding your mind, expanding your vision. Somebody here is not able to expand the vision. Yeah, because that's a visionary. The King of Wands. Having a different vision. Okay, so I'm also getting something about your vision. If you have been neglecting of yourself, like let's just say you've been throwing yourself into work, there's something about the Hierophant where it's like you need to possibly talk to, you know, the vision. Somebody here has a different vision. So somebody could also be saying of like, oh, not seeing it your way, the vision. Okay, so what is the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Swords? And the Six of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, so when you get the Six of Cups is like reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. But I'm also getting something about like healing anything from a past situation. Giving yourself the kindness and compassion that you didn't get as a child. And they have 666, which is good energy. And this Six of Cups also, something about youthfulness or revisiting old plans that you had in the back of your mind and now you want to take action towards it. So revisiting old plans is good, but don't go back to the past. A past investment, it almost feels like you could be self-sabotaging yourself a little bit here, Gem, or a person around you where you remember when it was easy, remember when I had a nice little cushy Seven of Pentacles in my investment. I felt so relaxed. I felt so healed. Maybe that's what you need to get back into. Get back into where you felt relaxed and healed and things were easy. The Emperor. The Emperor, Major Arcana 4 Aries. Also read that as Scorpio. But this can also be you asserting yourself. A need for you to take back power and control in your own life. Because the Nine of Pentacles is underneath. Nine of Pentacles is about maintaining your independence. It means making your own money in the world and not being dependent or codependent on somebody providing for you. Because I'm getting this Five of Pentacles of like, nobody's coming to save us, right? Also, if you're feeling under the weather, the Hierophant is in the blocked and challenged position. So if you've been avoiding going to the dentist and being like, oh, I've got a toothache, I got a toothache, stop complaining about the toothache and just make the appointment. And I'm just saying. There also could be something of a power struggle between two masculine energies. And these masculines are fighting for something that is soft or gentle. I'm also getting something about the innocence. Is when you're most vulnerable, this person will be most attackful, okay? Investing in playing more. Something here is too acidic and you need to like have more alkaline. Leaving. You've taken it as far as it can go this time around. Walking away is the best thing you can do. Yeah, leave. And see, it says leaves, leave it behind. But somebody here doesn't want the change. They want to stay in this structure. It benefits them. Walking away is the best thing you can do right now. Especially if somebody here, I'm not saying this person is like a predator, but they also could be a little bit predator because maybe you got this going on, right? Maybe you're quite sexy and youthful and yeah, and see how this is an oyster? Okay, I'm just saying, okay? So see how it's like protecting your goods, okay? And then, yeah, protecting the goods. You want to protect the gems there, gem. Tired. You are emotionally exhausted from dealing with everything. You deserve a break. So you, again, instead of being like, yeah, you can make yourself sick in this dynamic. Make yourself sick from being a workaholic as well. You have a friend. And I feel like this friend has maybe, or even a sibling. Go see this person. They're a good investment. I'm also getting something about your youthfulness, like feeling rejuvenated. Endings. You are pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. So here, and also the skull, you have two skulls, okay? So this isn't just a little bit of a dead end. This is like, it's so composted, it's so dead. You don't have to revive life into this, right? But then again, it's like having a hard time letting this go. Could be Scorpio. Scorpio is also about death, sex, taxes, resurrection, taxing. This is taxing on you. I'm also getting tax, like tacky. Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. But it says just leave it alone. Walk away is the best thing you can do. Yeah, because then the Hierophant is a higher level of commitment. Where there is a structure that is super outdated. So again, it's about reviewing convention versus, yes, tradition and family is important. So family could be like, yeah, you got to go to school and there's rules here. So teacher, but this person can also be a teacher. So there's something about their teaching practice where they use charm or they know how to manipulate people to get them hooked on something about the net. They're doing something on the net to get them hooked. Date night, get ready to be wined and dined. So this could also be plan, set a date, but there is somebody who's soft and gentle by water, something about water, and then there's that little oyster there. Just saying. Patience, just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. Yeah. So don't try to force or control or make this thing happen. I'm just getting you're mirroring this person. So when you're mirroring somebody, they're throwing at you of what you are doing to them. So if you're like, oh, this person is full of drama, all they're saying to you is, Gem, you're full of drama. Or they're saying, oh gosh, this person can't change their mind. Well, no, because you're not also. You're standing your ground. You're like, no, I'm in control here. Throne, position of authority. Somebody also but could be jealous that you're getting a better position as well. Or moving or relocating. Red, period of prosperity and abundance. Yeah, financial gains. So there's something here about gaining more. Yeah, something you did in the past. Could be at the end of May, more towards the end of May. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Okay, so just watch the compliments here because the devil is in the details. I'm just going to say. This person is hot and sexy and fired up for you. But there's no groundedness on it. There's only going right into rushing into sexy time and then being codependent on this relationship, right? That's an unhealthy behavior. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Yeah, but not to the detriment of your own health, especially with the devil being there. The workaholic syndrome. So there is something about like passion and creativity or something quite alluring about you. I'm getting something about like, yeah, there's a lot of physical attraction here. And then you do have woman dealings or relationship with a woman. But then I'm also getting like the Capricorn energy, which is father. So this could be like when I was saying about this person, there's another woman here who is very, maybe this person's giving you a nice compliment. This person might be their own authority. Could be a mother as well. News, communication, somebody at a distance, a friend at a distance here. Yeah. Gemini, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.